Good morning to the chairperson, honorable judges, teacher, and member of the floor. This morning, I'm going to tell you a story entitled Thumbelina. Once upon a time, there was a woman who longed to have a little girl of her own to love and care for. As time passed, she had no children. She became very sad. Then one day, she heard of a wise old woman who could help, and she went to see her. The wise old woman smiled. "Take this tiny seed and plant it in a flower pot," she said, "and you will have a little girl." The woman took the seed home and planted it. Soon green shoots appeared and a flower bed grew between them. Soon the bud opened up into a beautiful yellow flower. Right in the center was a little girl, no bigger than the woman's thumb. The woman looked down at the girl. "How pretty you are," she said. "You are so small and dainty. I'm going to call you Thumbelina." The woman was so happy too to have a little girl at last, and she took good care of Thumbelina. Thumbelina was happy too. She sang song in her soft, clear voice as she played on the kitchen table. Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la. At night, she slept in a bed made from a tiny walnut shell. One day, a big bird heard Thumbelina singing and hopped to the window. "What a pretty watch you will make for my son," she said, and she carried Thumbelina away to the stream where she lived. The bird left the tiny girl all alone on a lily pad and went off to find her son. Thumbelina didn't want to marry an ugly bird at all, but she didn't know how she could escape, crying. After a while, some friendly fish come swimming by. "Please help me," Thumbelina begged. "The bird wants me to marry her son. I must find a way to escape." All the fish felt sorry for Thumbelina, so they spent the whole day nibbling to the stem of the lily pad, and at last Thumbelina could fall away. As she drifted down the stream, Thumbelina met Mrs. Mouse. "I'm so hungry," Thumbelina said. "Can you please help me?" Mrs. Mouse took pity on the girl. "Of course," she said. "You can stay with me and share my food." Thumbelina lived happily with Mrs. Mouse for a long time. One day, Thumbelina went for a walk in the jungle. As she was walking, she saw the wounded swallow. Thumbelina felt pity for the swallow. She brought the swallow to Mrs. Mouse's house and cared for it. When the swallow was strong enough to fly, it took Thumbelina with it. They flew for faraway lands where it was summer. This land was full of flowers, and inside everyone lived people, tiny person just like Thumbelina. "We are the flower people," then they said, "and this is your true home. We will call you Maya." Maya loved her new home. Before long, she married the handsome prince of the flower people, and they lived happily ever after. Flower people. Now let me explain the moral of this story. As a saying, one good throne devours another. Thumbelina found happiness in the land of the flower when the swallow she had saved loved her there. Thank you for listening.